What up, my Elvis fans? We back at it again with a reaction video, and want to send a shout out to Shirley Carr for this. She wants me to react to Larry Geller, Elvis's hairstylist, and this is an interview with him. He talks about Elvis in 2015. There's two parts to this. I'm gonna do the first part, and I'm gonna do the other part. So they'll be up both today. But subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment, do what you got to do. You know how I go. Notification bells on so you get all my video. Let's get right into it.
Hi, Mr. Larry Geller. How are you?
I'm well, good to meet you.
Yeah, me also too.
I've been looking forward to this.
Yes, me too.
And let's sit down. Let's talk.
All right.
Great. Walter, I want you to know that when your music was sent to me in the United States, I wasn't sure at first. And I listened to it. Immediately, I loved your music and what you've done.
Thank you.
It's very, very creative. Elvis's music will live on.
Yeah.
Everybody imitates Elvis.
Yeah.
But what you have done is a new twist.
It's true. Everybody imitates Elvis. Like I said, I know somebody that I know very well who imitates Elvis, and he looks just like Elvis. It's crazy. It's amazing. When he performs, it's like the real deal. It's insane. How there are really fanatics out there who impersonate him for a living. That's what they do.
A new understanding, and it's so creative. And to me, it's a fusion of your special music and Elvis's combined. It's very rich and very meaningful. I think people are going to love it.
I hope so.
I played it several times, not just once.
Okay.
Because I liked it.
Yeah, okay. That's
So
good.
I just wanted you to know my response, because I'm very critical when it comes to Elvis. I have seen more people imitating his music and doing various variations. And so when I listened to yours, it had a new depth to it.
Yeah.
And I think people are going to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be nice.
So I wish you luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Man, that host right now, he's just like inside. He's feeling like $1 million. Like, oh man, Elvis hairstylist is telling me this.
It's for me an honor to sit with you, with the best friend of Elvis, his mentor, and his hairdresser. But
Hairdresser a lot.
You've been to Holland. I buy you a little present from Holland.
Oh, really?
Because we have some things in Holland, you know, the tulips and the wooden shoes.
Yes.
This for you.
Oh, well,
a little
thank
present
you so
from Holland.
much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You know, I come over every so often to the Netherlands, and I speak to the Elvis fans, and I've been on television and radio. So I'm very appreciative.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Now, I want to tell you one other thing. Elvis never left America to perform.
I want to stop there because this guy, everybody who was around Elvis, became like famous in their own right. They still do interviews, you know what I mean? If they're still alive today, they still do interviews, you know, they do everything. And to keep his legacy alive. And that's fucking awesome. That's great.
No.
His big desire, he said, I want to go to Europe. I've got to get there. And of course, you know, his manager was from the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands, from Breda, yeah.
From
Breda. Yeah.
And Elvis said, I wonder what my fans would think of me there, because I don't go there. The Beatles come to America, the Rolling Stones, all the groups. I want to go to Europe so badly.
Yeah.
Of course, it never happened, but he would have gone. And
no, but why? Because the colonel.
Well, it never happened. He was about to say, but that's what I wanted to say too. But because of Colonel Parker, that's what I wanted to say. That's why it never happened.
Doesn't have a passport?
No, he didn't have it. We didn't know this.
No.
We didn't know that the colonel was from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
We didn't know his real name.
Oh, okay.
I pronounce his real name.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pronounce it.
Dirk van. What? The real Dirk van Kuik.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. Elvis didn't know that. We thought he was an American.
Yeah.
We knew he wasn't a colonel.
No.
We knew that was a makeup.
Yeah.
You know, and as it turns out, the colonel did not have a passport to leave America,
No.
and he wouldn't leave America without Elvis.
No, okay.
So that was the reason, and Elvis
Wow.
used to say, why? There's got to be something to it.
You know how much money Elvis would have made out there? Oh my God. And they loved him out there, but he never went out there. Whew. Colonel Parker. Whew, whew, whew.
Yeah.
There's something fishy about this. I smell something.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what it is.
Yeah.
I never found out.
But in 1974, Elvis had a break with the colonel.
Well, he was going to.
Yeah.
And he said he wanted a new manager.
Mm-hmm.
But the colonel talked him back into it.
Yeah. But why? Because Elvis, he
Because,
wasn't.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because Elvis couldn't say no to people.
No.
And I just think Colonel Parker was freaking money hungry. That's all he was, you know. Free money, you know. Little promotion, basically. Because I would have got Elvis to Europe, everywhere. We would have went all around the world. Like, imagine Elvis around the world. He was still known, but imagine him stepping foot out in another country in Europe.
Okay.
And he felt obligated. The colonel was a genius.
Yeah.
And he launched the greatest career
Didn't get him to Europe,
in
so he
the
ain't that much of a
history
genius.
of entertainment.
Okay.
But Elvis felt, in later years, the colonel lost it. He felt that he could have been a great actor, and he could have. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
And he kept saying to Colonel Parker, get me a movie.
Yeah.
Put me in a dramatic role where I can show everyone
Yeah, he
what
has to
I
play
know."
in Star is Born with Barbara Streisand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He could have done it.
Yeah.
The colonel didn't do it.
No.
And Elvis
poor
got
promotion,
to a point
poor, you know,
in
poor management.
1977, the year he died,
Mhm.
he said, that's it. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm through with the colonel.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm going to stop singing for about a year. I'm going to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You and I are going to go with
Yeah.
2 other people. I'm going to relax. I'm going to rejuvenate myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to come back to Hollywood and make a movie
Make a
as
good
an
movie.
actor,
Yeah.
but not with Colonel Parker.
Okay.
And I'm going to let him know in September. Elvis died in August.
Yeah, in August, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite a story.
Yeah, quite a story.
Elvis's career
It's a great
was
story.
so magnificent.
Yeah.
No one to this day has sold more
No.
records than Elvis,
No.
and no one ever will, because every year he sells several million.
Yeah.
He does,
This
you
will
know,
go
ever
on
since.
and on.
That's
This
crazy.
new album that's coming out,
Yeah.
If I Can
Over
Dream.
1 billion
In fact,
records
That's
sold.
the name of my book.
Yeah, yeah.
If I Can
Yeah.
Dream. But that's the name of his new orchestrated
Yeah, with the
music.
London Philharmonic, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It should be nice also.
Yes,
yeah.
I met the producers last night.
Okay.
And they came over here.
Yeah.
And very nice guys, and it'll probably do very well.
Yeah.
Right.
And a museum and also in London
Okay,
is
you
very
guys-
nice. You been there?
I thought it was around my house. I hear sirens, but in this video you can hear sirens. I wonder what's going on around that area.
London?
In London, in the O2, there's a very big.
I was there yesterday,
Okay.
and I couldn't believe it.
No, so many.
Because
stars.
everything I saw,
Yeah.
I used to live with every
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you something interesting. In one of the rooms was Elvis's pink Cadillac, the famous pink Cadillac.
Yeah.
When I was with Elvis in the 60s, not in the 70s, I had another car then,
Mhm.
but in the 60s, that pink Cadillac I drove every day.
Yeah.
It was my
Okay.
car.
Okay.
Now it's in a museum.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's kind of strange.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But all the posters and
Yeah.
his books and his jewelry,
Yeah.
it was fantastic. O2 is great.
Yeah.
And I understand a couple 100,000 people have already been there.
Mm-hmm.
They thought originally maybe 100,000. They exceeded it.
Yeah.
And now it's going to go to Japan,
Yeah, okay.
various countries in Europe. It's going to go around the world
Okay.
for years to come.
Yeah. So the legend of Elvis still lives on.
The legend and the myth
Yeah.
of Elvis Presley
Yeah.
will live on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could imagine how much these impersonators make now, like going to other countries in Europe, since Elvis never went out there, and they do his songs and stuff like that, looking like him. They probably make so much money. Oof. And I don't understand why they don't get copyrighted either, you know. I just don't get it. When they're taking his work, singing his songs for money. You know, this doesn't make sense to me.
And when you're sitting with Elvis, just like we're sitting just now,
Just like this, yeah.
the music Elvis, what kind of music? I've been to Graveland, so I see the records
Yes.
from Mario Alonso, Dean Martin.
He loved Mario Alonso.
Yeah,
Loved him. Dean Martin.
yeah,
Elvis liked
the great voices.
all sorts of music.
Yeah,
Loved gospel. That's
Yeah,
what he
yeah, yeah.
grew up in
Yeah.
the church. Rock and roll, rockabilly, love songs, country and western.
mm-hmm.
Songs from Italian, Spanish.
Yeah.
Didn't matter to Elvis.
Okay.
If it was great music, Elvis
He
liked
loved
it. He loved it.
And I'm a big fan of Elvis. When I was 3-4 years old, my
Yeah.
mother had the record, so every
Yeah.
day I heard Elvis.
Yes.
But at Elvis, he had also a singer he loved the most, Dean Martin.
He loved Dean Martin very, very
Yeah.
much, and as I mentioned, Mario
Alonso, yeah.
He loved Al Hibbler. I don't know if you know who he is.
No.
John Gary.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Elvis liked great singers.
Yeah, great singers. Yeah.
And
Like himself.
Elvis was great. He had a semi-operatic range. And what was interesting, Walter, towards the end of Elvis's life, his health was going downhill.
Yeah.
It was. But his voice
Yeah.
deepened and was more resonant.
Yeah, fuller.
It
got
was
bigger.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It got better and better. But his soul came through.
Yeah.
And
Example, like somebody who plays sports, like basketball example. If you, one year you're skinny, the next year you're like double your weight, but you're chunky and stocky, you're going to be stronger than the year before. And people are going to notice you're going to be stronger. Same thing with Elvis. You know, he got heavier, so his tone got deeper. My boy, though. Listen, I wish I could have met him. That would have been dope.
I'm giving a talk tomorrow, and I'm going to talk about when the Beatles came to meet Elvis. And I'm sorry you're not going to be here. I understand you're going back.
Yeah, we're going back to
Netherlands.
Holland. Yeah.
Elvis appreciated their music.
Yeah. Also.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Okay. I give you the CD because this is the real one with
Beautiful. Now and then.
Now and Then, A Fool Such As I.
That's a good title.
Yeah.
I like that. People are beautiful.
The young people that doesn't know Elvis, maybe they can know Elvis with this.
Absolutely.
And then after they can listen to Elvis.
Right.
So that is, and we make it a little bit jazzy and
Yeah.
I hope that you like.
Yeah, I loved it.
You hear 5-6 songs, and we have now 12 songs, and all songs that my mother, when she was 50, she died. She passed away with a fire in the house.
Oh,
And
Wow.
and I got her on the telephone that night, and she turned on the record player, "Welcome to My World." So that's why we put "Welcome to My World" on the record. So I have to sing it last week, and so I have to,
You must get very emotional.
yeah. Every time when I hear it, but I said, yeah, that's the song of my mother. I must do "Welcome to
How
My
long
World."
ago did this happen?
20 years ago. So she was 50 years old.
It could have happened 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Yesterday. It
Yeah.
remains in your heart.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Always, yeah.
Something like that,
Like
definitely.
Elvis loved his mother.
Yeah.
She was the light of his life.
Yeah.
And what happened was, Elvis came from such a poverty-stricken background.
Yeah.
They had nothing. He wasn't even born in a hospital. He was born at home.
At home,
They
yeah.
didn't have light bulbs,
No.
electricity.
No.
They didn't have telephones in that house. They couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
They didn't even have running water with faucets.
Okay.
There was a well outside.
Yeah. So they go
They,
with
they couldn't even go to the bathroom in the house. They had what's called an outhouse.
Okay.
So he came from such poverty.
Yeah.
His whole dream was to become a star and to
Yeah.
make it. And it happened so quickly.
Yeah.
He was 21 years old
Yeah.
and he became
It's
the
going
biggest
so fast, yeah.
legend
Yeah.
of all time.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, his mother dies.
Wow.
Shockingly,
Yeah.
out of nowhere, she dies. And he said, I made it for my mother.
Yeah.
And he bought Graceland for his mother.
Damn,
He bought the pink Cadillac for his mother.
Yeah.
He bought her fur coat and jewelry.
Wow.
Thank God he was able to do that.
Yeah.
But she was taking from him. She was only 46.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Only
So
5
you know
years
what
older
that's
than
like.
you.
Yeah, yeah, I know it's, yeah.
Wow.
But you know,
She passed.
great
Oof.
artists
Young.
become great
Mm-hmm.
because of their pain,
Yeah.
what they go through.
Yeah, they start
That's
singing
why
about it.
people relate to them. That's why people can relate to you.
Yeah.
And to this,
Yeah.
Walter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very proud of it. Yeah,
Freaking
sure.
awesome.
I always told my mother I'd make a record with only Elvis songs, but on my way. So
Yeah.
that is now and then.
That was pretty good, man. I like how Larry Geller spoke so highly about his friend there, man. And everybody does in other interviews, like how genuine a person he was, Elvis Presley. Shout out to Shirley Carr. Thank you very much, hon. And there's another part 2 to this, so I'm going to do it too. I'll put it up later on, but it'll be up today. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment, do what you got to do. Notification bells on so you get all my videos. Until next time, peace.